What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and I'm sure you saw the in-game message. We've got Chapter 5 now. Chapter 5 has all sorts of Survivor Series-y goodness to it here, and I'm going to show you me beating Hell Mode. Maybe I'll go back through and do some other stuff with it too. But I want to show you what's in Hell Mode, because the nice thing about Hell Mode is we now have the game not loading. We now have 6-star silver opponents. This is my account, not the test account here. And you can see I haven't done any of it yet, but look at the rewards here. 40 million coins. Yes, please. Right here, you've got 6 500 TP bags. I'll take it. Right here, you have Braun Breaker, 40 million more coins. Right here, you've got Scott Steiner with 10 of these diamond, and so on and so forth. All resources we have been clamoring for. More coins, more TP, more tokens. All of it is sitting right here in this wonderful, wonderful tour. So I'm gonna take a little bit of time on the recording here, not live on Twitch or anything at the moment, and I'm just gonna show you me going through this because I think you're maybe interested. Maybe you can't get there just yet, and you're like, oh, I wonder what these rewards are. Who would I use? You know, etc., etc. So this is my absolute favorite female in the game. I do love the Rhea, that's also an acrobat, but I just love Becky. I just love her. So we're going to take a 6 silver on against a 6 silver. Visual glitch, that little star right there that you saw on Nikki is silver. Promise you. All right, so here's how you run Zombie Becky. You just drop a bunch of trap gems, and then you're going to put some submission gems, and it doesn't really matter where. You don't want her to break many of them, but you do want her to go after as many of your trap gems as possible, because every time she breaks a trap gem, it increases your black gem damage, and then anything you leave over there is going to be a multiply gem. So right now, we're doing 446, and we're going to make 28 of them, plus you got your times 8 multipliers there. Usually she hits in the 20-ish million range. And that was 30. That was an easy 30. Yeah, I love Zombie Becky. I love her. So 40 million coins coming my way, which is great because these master manager things are they're eating it. They're eating some. If they only do one a week, it's roughly equivalent to what we used to have with coin and TP evolve events. But when there's 2 of them in the same week, that is a lot of resources. So at least now we've got some resources. All right, the second one here, I have beat on my test account, my Scopely CC account, just because I needed to get to be able to do the Vader video before he disappeared. And so I'm going to beat it with a new gen era, and my new gen era of choice is load the portal. I don't want to have to edit the video. There you go. Would be Vader because Vader's phenomenal. But no, on my account, I can beat it with this guy, Fatu. I love me some Fatu. Now, where I am a little bit hindered on Fatu is I had a Sheik plate on him, but that is very clearly on Neidhart now. And it should stay on Neidhart because I love it. However, Fatu is no slouch even without it. His headbutt is doing 4.5 million. He's got a bear hug that does about 1 million. He turns all of the botch gems that he's going to leave into green gems, which does a bunch of damage. With a Sheik plate, this dude is insane. I just prefer Neidhart for it. So we're going to do this without the Sheik plate, but even still, you'll see Fatu Rikishi versus his nephew. No, that's his son. Oh, this is son and dad fighting right here. Oh, that's abuse right there. That's abusive. Somebody call Rikishi's parents. He is whooping on his son. Woo, woo. Well, look at that. He already took him down quite a lot. You could make the botch gems green, or you could go in here and get 1,000,000 damage and make some yellow, but I don't really know what the yellow does any good for. I'm not running the yellow to green plate. Of course, that's where you would do, but I'm going to do this and make 35 green. Turn 1, and a 6 silver is done. Done and done. Easy money. There are 5, 6, how many is it? I don't know. There's lots of 500 TP chests. That is actually, those should be 1,000. Just saying. For hell mode, those should be 1,000. Oh my goodness. Come on now. Let's go. Man. All right, there we are. Now, I haven't seen the matches beyond this in terms of me actually playing them, so this will be new. I know Braun Breaker's the next one. I don't know what requirement he has, though. Like, do I have to use a Hall of Fame? I get to use Rikishi again. Let's see who else I can use here. Is the requirement New Gen twice in a row? Like, if so, hopefully you beat this with Vader if you don't have a good New Gen. Ay, ay, ay. And this is where we sit here. So this is why I don't, I try and load things. It is New Gen twice in a row. Okay. Well, used Vader. Tatanka is phenomenal. Scott Steiner's really good. Everybody else is okay. So yeah, I guess we're gonna go back in one more time with Fatu because, yeah, I could beat it with Vader, but have you seen the video of him? Yeah, he's insane. Like, insane. Him versus Fatu, man, Vader's more versatile. But then again, Fatu's actually no slouch in that department either. So, I mean, he's got botch gems into green. He's got some yellow. His triple red moves are a little slow, but hit super hard. Yeah, so I don't know, man. That's hard. Vader is newer and shinier. That's the only other place I'll say. But Fatu, oh, so good. So good. I know not many people have him. I get it. We're doing premium tours, right? So I got to use the characters that I spent good money for. So I want to use them. Oh my goodness. All right, so I haven't seen up to Braun yet. Now I have. So let's see what the next one is. Should be a feat. Nope. Scott, big pop-up pump. Scotty Go Steiners. And are we gonna, okay, modern era required. So some great options here. I tend to go with Braun Strowface because Brownie Strowface is so good. Razar, I did recruit recently, today or yesterday or whatever. The zombies are great. Yeah, let's do Knoxville. Lots of people haven't seen Knoxville. It's been a while since I've busted him out. I've taken stuff off of him, so he is not going to hit near as quick or near as hard as I would like him to, but just to show you, just to see what it's like here, because I've got 100% gem damage strap on him, but no medals anymore because, again, his time to shine has come and gone a little bit, but he's so fun. He's so fun. And that means my Black Friday characters the last 2 years in a row are both just getting shown off. So since they are among the most rare, I might as well use them, right? So he creates a ton of trap gems, and then he has this nice 19 random into purple. The pin bar will not move. Plus, it's going to blow up all the trap gems. Ba-boom, ba-boom. We want enough of them sitting there that the finisher, which is going to turn trap gems into blue, goes off, which steals health, so it constantly keeps him completely refreshed. Flawless reload, recycle. I've got a little extra damage on there, but as you can see, meta-wise, even if I had the additional plus MP on there, he's not holding up the way he did a year ago. But my goodness, this character in boss battle, there was like 6-7 boss battles in the course of 1 year, or even a few months, few months, that like he just worked over everyone. He was the absolute destroyer for several boss battles. And so I was very glad to have him. I carried quite a number of victories on the Black Pearl. Ooh, I'm going to get hit by Steiner on this next one. Let's see if he can destroy me, because, by the way, I love that finishing move too. Just the bowling ball into the crotch is so hilarious. Oh, goodness. Oh, he's not going to kick out. Oh, yeah, he is. Never mind. I was so close. So close. But as you can see, in the modern era, he is a modern era, but in the current meta, this is not impressive anymore the way it used to be. And it's quite cycly, but still very hard to lose with. Constantly refills his own HP. I mean, I love him. He is so fun. He is so fun. Do you remember Knoxville being in WrestleMania? Like, when was the last time you watched that? I actually watched the 24 documentary that WWE did, or yeah, it was 24, that was on the WrestleMania there, and he and Sami Zayn and how it led up to everything. It was just such a fun, even behind the scenes sort of setup. Like, I hope he comes back at some point. The comedy match was on point. It was just really, really good. I quite enjoyed it. So, again, hope they do that. And I'm kind of stalling because while I love his gameplay, and yes, he would hit quite a lot harder with Double Fury 2, but he does have 100% gem damage strap on him as it is. This is how things go with power creep, right? Dude was unstoppable a year ago, and ever since the 6 silver meta, he's been a little more stoppable, so to speak, here. But still, so fun. Love him. So there is one more match against Scott Steiner, and we get, I don't even remember, is this 40? No, this was 10 diamond tokens. Okay, I will take 1,000 of those, please. Like those cases right there. I need them very much. Very, very much. All right, who are we going against now? Loading. Me against the loading screen. All right, so question. Do you do the side tracks or the main track first? I always defeat the tributaries before I go back on the main stream, so to speak. So that's going to put me up against L.A. Knight. And this means we get to use one William Regal. Reality era. If it'll ever load. If it'll ever load. There'd be an argument to be made for me to have to edit this video. However, actually, you've seen William Regal do some things. Let's use Devon, because Devon is the Showboat Destroyer, actually. And I really like using him against Showboats in feuds, in Showdown, especially in feud. This is the guy that I take in. Now, he is still on the plus 99 MP era, so I will have to sacrifice Matt Hardy for that reason. But he still hits pretty good for an A tier. Like, whew, my goodness. So here's how we're running him. It's not triple purple. It's red, purple, purple. Choose a 5x7 area to make color turns. 5x5, 11 color turn gems into multiply strength 7, and then 35 random into purple. Once you add Matt Hardy, Gunther, this guy, and this guy into the mix, you are making strength 9 times 11 and 37 into purple. It is beautiful damage. I do not have any plates on him, but I do have a Double Fury 2 setup on there. William Regal, if there's another reality era required, I'll use him to show you, because I did get the Nightmare plate from this last Flash feud, and it's good. It's so good. It's so good. Well, anyway, you're going to throw down an area. It doesn't really matter where. You want some purple gems in there so you match as many of them as possible. Against a Showboat, he's going to create an epic amount of times 11, and then another amount of times 9s, and then you're going to turn 37 gems, not the whole board, but pretty close, into purple, which is going to reload flawlessly because you have a 1 MP move there, and it does about 20 million. So not bad. He's not getting out of it, and we're on to the next. So there's another 40 million. So that's what, 40, 80. So we're up to 120 million, I think, which is awesome. Also makes me think we're getting close to the 6 gold era because they're throwing a lot of resources. They're asking you to have spent a lot of resources. It's there's a lot going on. I'm betting it's close. No inside information, not even as an official CC, but I'm betting it's close. 5. This is actually I don't care about so much. I'm pretty stocked out on these, but that's okay. Ruthless Aggression Era. Ooh, I don't have a 6 silver Ruthless Aggression Era, so I will be using the green Triple H, Tech Triple H, DX Army Triple H, the one that we all said, he's not going to hold up so well in the 6-star silver era, except for he does. It's kind of like Knoxville a little bit, right? He's not hitting like he used to, but it's still good. It's still very good, in fact. And actually, this little Jey Uso right here, green moves that deal damage, deal 10% more damage. Nah. Because since then, I have gotten Mr. DiBiase here, where I'm doing more damage that way. So let's make that one happen. This actually might bump him up a good amount. So Triple H, this is how you run him with trainers. Yes, he's still good. Yes, I've got the moments. Tour, X-Break gems, black moves deal 203% more damage. That's the big one there. And then multiply gems, all color submission moves, and generating gems there. So really good extras. You can see I don't have much of a strap on him, but I do have double takedown 2 plus gem damage, which doesn't matter. And then I've got the Foley plate. Whenever you break 6 or more black gems, 5 random power gems of strength 50,000, which used to be a really big deal. Not so much anymore. So then we're going to win this with Triple H, but might as well put in his buddy as well. Yeah, look at that. Enhance ready, except for I need to take up Logan Paul. What does that link even do? Any color moves start with 2 more MP. Yeah, let's take it. That's awesome. So we're going to face us some 6 silvers as double 6 bronze DX. Sean's not even loaded. I didn't even put his moves in place or his trainers or anything because I'm not going to need to use him except for as a kick out. Although I am realizing I'm facing Dom. Anyway. All right, so there we did some damage. What was 1.8 million, 1.6 million. So it's only 3 million. I get it. But then, let's do it right here. As long as you Rassen, don't cascade, you're okay. Usually I don't cascade with this guy. Really at all, actually. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Normally I could do this moveset 3, 4, 5 times. Yeah, it takes 2 turns to take down a 6-star silver, but it's only 2 turns. It's just long turns. But now Dom, this is Acro Dom, the annoying one. Ooh, Cascade, yes. Okay, so that worked out fine. That worked out great. Okay, so now we can just keep going with this. So there's another 1.8, another 1.6. Yes, I know nowadays that's like, batting, swatting away flies. It's still nice. I can't do that right there. I try not to take away any of my power gems, but I don't want to cascade the blacks. So look at this. 6 silver, 2 turns, 1 really bad turn. No problem at all. I mean, yes, it is not quick in the modern conception of quickness in the game. But every time you do this cycle, you're also throwing out more of those power gems. So you're getting a little bit extra damage every time you do that right there. Not bad. Bam, bam. And actually, that cascade may mean that he might kick out of this hit right here. So we might go into overtime. And then if he tags in his partner, then it's going to be annoying. Then I'm going to wish I paid more attention. 1, 2, 3. I got him. All right, sweet. So, Triple H, DX Army, is he good? Yes. Is he great for the modern meta? No. But, still good. Still good. I mean, I wouldn't run that in a feud, but on a tour, in other modes, like, yeah, that was fantastic. So, should you build him to 6 silver? No. He kind of tops out distinctly at 6 bronze with his abilities, but so fun. I love him. All right, now we're going to face for some emerald tokens. Attitude Era. I get to use him one last time before the plus 99 MP goes away, but anytime I see Attitude Era requirements now, I just smile because not only do I have that Rock right there, not only do I have that Bradshaw right there, not only do I have Streaker Goldberg, D'Lo, Terry Funk, but this guy is my favorites. I think I like Neidhart more than him, but notice I don't even have a gem damage strap. I'm still on 50% move damage strap. I do have this for the red moves. Biggest thing you need for him is a Titan plate. The move damage build is still going to hit hard after plus 99 MP, but let's be honest, most of us are going to end up running the Blast Gem build after that. It is just the way to go. So after plus 99 MP, all you got to do is hit this move 1x5 area. You attach it to another red gem. It makes 6 more. You should be loaded on your Stone Cold Stunner, and your Growing Kick does have a risk of cascading, obviously. But otherwise, you just throw down these blast gems. You hit your finisher, which increases your red gem damage by 140%. You got some awesome trainers in the way. Actually, I didn't even check the trainers. I'm assuming I've got them on there. But if I didn't, he still did 25 million damage turn 1. So, yeah, he's good. Congratulations to Rusty, who Shard recruited him in the last weekend's event. So I'm betting he's like building him fast, because Austin, DDP, and Razar are the top of our power rating scale so far. We are, as of the tomorrow for when this video is, from when this video is being made, we are going to power rate Seth freaking Rollins as well. And there's lots of people who think he's going to be the highest. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going back in with Knoxville on this one, by the way, because while that was fun and great, and Danny 312481, I'm not going to try you. I don't even know who you are, son. But I am going to go in with Brawny Strawface here, and I should check trainers before I do that because I haven't used him in a little while. Previously on Champions Chat, we must take the red gem coach off of the girl and put her on the boy. All right, so I've got some 40-40-40 gem damage, got the Viper Strike, got some Uncle Slam, so we are creating as many red gems as possible. On the Entourage, you got your red MP guy there, you've got red MP here. If you were to want to test it, you could put Piper instead right here, and then it's just even more damage, and then you just need the cross breaks right there. And that's it. Pretty straightforward and simple. I do love Braun. He is good. He has a lot of moveset variations that you could run with, like surprising amount, but there's a reason why we make 3-minute moveset videos that are just one, because I just want to get one that works and then move on. And that's what I do. So you stun them, you throw down some cross break gems. If you happen to have a nice setup like this where you can just swipe down on the red, even better, but just as long as you're keeping them in a row, you're good to go. And then you just go kablooey. Now, not hitting as hard as some of the more recent characters, 15 million per cycle, but flawless reload, and they're stunned. They're stun locked. So while it is not as fast anymore, as now we're seeing 30 million become the new norm for where power people are starting, even still, I mean, yeah, he's not going to lose. He is not going to lose. It is sucked that the power creep got him that quick, though, because, in feuds, usually I'm hitting for 20-something million with bonuses and all that good stuff, and he usually wipes him out pretty quick turn one. But, as you can see, 6 silver against 6 silver took 2 cycles, and that cycles included the stun lock, so was a little bit clicky, but it's okay. There's another 40 million, so what are we at, 160 now? Hopefully some of you are keeping track better than I am, because I don't know. And I just looked at my screen to see what my coin was, and it's blocked. It's not seeable. So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I've gone up by, but roughly 160 million-ish so far, right? Yeah, come on. We're already at a 30-minute video, boys. Let's get this moving. And another 40 million. Oh, this is awesome. Modern era female. Becky versus Rhea sounds so good. I could run Bianca. I did get this Liv just recently during the zombie event. Have not run her once yet, but would like to take her 6 silver before I do. I've got the other Liv. Haven't used her once yet because I need one trainer I don't have, which I think was Roxanne. Maybe Mello. And then I do like this Sonya, but until she hits 6 silver with full stars, she's not quite my cup of tea just yet. Bailey's super slow. Let's run Zombie-Anka. We already ran Zombie Becky. Let's keep the train rolling. Look at that. Look at that. So, yeah, I'm not running her with an MP trainer, and I don't have her gear, which didn't matter because it's actually X-Break gems anyway. So I don't start loaded turn 1 in every mode with her. That is important to note. However, it doesn't matter most of the time, right? You just throw this down. Your bleed damage is 5.8 times 2 turns, so you're doing about 11 million bleed damage consistently. You're blowing up the board. You're getting them to bleed. Plus, I've got on her strap a gem damage protection, so you can see that was kicking into gear just a little bit there as well. And by the way, I remember when she was just past being released by a few months, not Zombie-Anka, sorry, but Striker Rhea, that people were saying, don't sleep on Striker Rhea. She's way better than you think she is. Is that still the case? Question mark? Let me know, because I don't actually know. And then cycle 2, you lay down, I shouldn't actually lay down the X-Break gems. I did not mean to. If she were to survive this, which she won't, that would have screwed me over. But it's okay because she's done. She's gone. That bleed is just nasty. I know it's not going to scale into 6 gold. And then Zombie-Anka will finally be a little power creeped out. But power creeped out. That's the name of a band. Anyway, should be. Limousine from Strong Bad Emails. That's another one. It's 10 o'clock at night, recording content to record some content, and I'm getting tired. I worked the last few days, 12-ish hours a day for all except Tuesday nights. So Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday I did that. So I'm a little tired. All right, Randy Orton. So some of these choices, man. PG era against Randy. Uh-oh. Are we in trouble now? Who's my PG era guys? Can you load for me so I could figure it out? I'm trying to think. Is it the Dudleys aren't PG era? Oh, no. Oh, this is really bad. Sheamus. There's got to be some. Oh, Khali. I just haven't built him up. That's right. Anybody else? Oh, yeah. Okay. This might be where the video drags to a slog because Sheamus is not good nowadays. Not good. What do we got his moves at? Okay, he's going to sub him. He's going to make 21 cross break gems. Interesting. 30-minute video so far. And this is going to take how long? Oh my starry-eyed surprise. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Well, all right. We got to do what we got to do. No, I don't have the Sheamus crown plate at all, to be honest. And this wonderful strap I have on him does absolutely nothing. So I'm literally, I don't know, maybe I can throw on some Furies at least. I don't even know if I have a full set of Fury ones. I guess maybe I do, or at least it's looking like I do. I just never planned to run this Sheamus. Oh, I don't have, okay, so I'm going to have to go over here for some Fury ones. Oh, I could take this off. There we go. Yellow move damage 169%. That's not helping him. Fury 1? Fury 1? Oh, I do have Fury 1. Oh, and green gem damage. That'll work. Okay. All right. Well, I've got Fury 1 on him. But again, I don't have anything else. What's his move colors? Let's see. 21 cross break. 7 into red. So red to green. I don't have red to green. Okay. All right. Well, let's just do what we can. We might need... Oh, he's all triple black. That'll be nice. That will be nice. So let's just do this. I'll bring some props just in case. Danny, I told you I'm not going to try you, buddy. Man, right there in the global chat. All right. All right, he's not starting loaded turn 1, but he will start loaded next turn, and I'm not going to be able to sub him just yet, so let's down him one time, and then I should be able to cycle everything flawlessly. Oh, actually, I forgot. I could have... whatever. I could have run that. It's been so long since I've run this guy. And to be quite honest, the only reason I've ever used him is because there was the quote-unquote Irish requirement, and I did not have Finn Balor Showboat. I still don't have... Oh, that did no damage at all. Oh, this is going to take an hour. Crap. Shoot. Okay. Well, I want to finish the entire tour. I want to show it can be done. But my goodness, this is... Hey! Oh, this is going to take forever. Oh, my gosh. Shoot. Well, yeah, that was a tickle and a hair right there. I tickled his nose hairs. That's about all I did right there. I tickled his nose hairs. Oh, what was I saying? I don't have Showboat Sheamus, is what I think I was trying to say at one point. And even he's outdated now, so it's not like that matters. Isn't he? I mean, again, I don't have him, so question mark? Is he outdated? But I got Finn Showboat now, and now that he's outdated, not really. He's all right. But power creep is definitely a thing for sure. And this Sheamus was power creeped out a long time ago. Power creeped out, name of your band. And we have only taken him down. Wow. Oh my goodness. I didn't want to have to edit this video because it just takes so long. But for the sake of is anybody going to watch beyond this match and see? Are you one of the faithful in the comment section? Let me know, because this would take a lot. Oh darn! I didn't want to do that. That's all right. Yeah, he's still at 17 million. So I need to build up one of a few things. I either need to build up the Great Khali, because he would be the king of the PG era for me, or I need to... I don't know. Is there anybody to pull? Who? There's got to be a better PG era. It's Wade Barrett, isn't it? I just didn't I haven't built him up yet. But if I had Wade Barrett plus bleed damage, I bet you that's who it is. He's got it. No, he might be Reality era. Oh crud. No, because if he's Reality era, then he's in there with William Regal. That would have been nice if I could have used William Regal. I'd have been done with 17 matches by now. But I can't, so I won't. Yeah, who else? Let me know in the comment section who's PG era that's better than Sheamus. There's got to be 17 people that are better than Sheamus that I just don't have built up, right? Either that or we need a new king of the PG era. So let's get a new John Cena, new another Randy Orton. I don't know. There's got to be somebody worth having it. I mean, the PG era lasted for 17 years, right? Like that's John Cena started it right with Ruthless Aggression, and then it just kept going forever. We are only at 14. We've only taken him down to 14 million damage. Oh my gravy train. This is a slog, is what it is. But good news is he's not getting moves. So he's punching me in the face occasionally. But Sheamus can take that. He likes to brawl. He likes to get punched in the face. So, we're going to have to eat a turn here. Good night. That was not even a million. That was like I walked up and whispered softly into his ear. That's all I just did. I just whispered softly, Randy, I love you, buddy. I love you. That's all I've done. Yeah, and that's 45,000 per sub turn is also not getting anything done. So, I mean, we're halfway done with the match, and I must say I'm trying to be wildly entertaining while rambling, so there's that. Whether or not I am is probably not, but hey, I'm giving it a shot, man. I'm trying here. Ooh, all right. Can we do this? Can we do it, Bob the Builder? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. All right. How many times have I hit the Celtic Cross? That would be the Razor's Edge. Fun fact, did you know that Razor Ramon and Scott Hall never used the Razor's Edge unless he was going to be booked to win the match? So therefore, he has a 100% win rate with his finishing maneuver. That's awesome, right? That is just, like, that's smart. If I had the ability, if I was a wrestler in the WWE and could just say, if I'm losing, I'm just not going to use my finishing move. And they're like, okay, sweet, that's fine. Like, okay, yeah, make it the most protected move ever. But now, now lots of people do it. Damian Priest does it pretty well, but, it gets kicked out of a lot. It's not protected anymore. And that's kind of the way those moves go. Like when one person introduces them, they're big. Okay. Am I going to survive this? They're big and, awesome. Like Jake the Snake. Jake the Snake's DDT was the most incredible finishing maneuver for a decade or two. And now, like, everybody does a DDT. Like, who doesn't do a DDT just as a transitional move, right? That one, the White Cross, the Razor's Edge, whatever Damian Demento calls his, is not quite so bombastic, but still, it's not used as much. It's not a transitional move quite yet, but it is not what it used to be. Speaking of not what it used to be, remember when this video was almost only going to be 30 minutes long? Oh my goodness. I hope there's nothing more that's like this. And, okay, I was going to say, I can't even swipe any cross breaks, but yes, I can. Yes, I can, which is good because I'm going to need him to get his moves. He hasn't used his moves once, so I'm in absolute control of this match, but that's not saying much. This is going to a TV length, almost even pay-per-view length match. Have Randy Orton and Sheamus ever fought on pay-per-view? I'm actually not sure of that. I didn't really watch wrestling during Sheamus's heyday. I mean, he was already the Cesaro, the Bar version when I really started paying attention again to his character. Brawling Brute Sheamus, definitely liked that. It was awesome. but didn't really watch him back in the days of his world title runs. Didn't see the Mania where he booted Daniel Bryan and accidentally started the Yes movement. I just didn't see any of that. It was a little bit in my gap years. I've got a couple gap years or decades almost in wrestling. Like, I grew up watching wrestling in the Rock and Wrestling era, the Hogan era, and it was my absolute favorite thing. Around the time, not because of this, but around the time Hogan left, I kind of stopped watching. I didn't watch WCW. Ooh, yikes! Don't kill me here. I didn't watch WCW during the early Hogan era, but I did step in for the NWO era. I lived in Casper, Wyoming at the time. My buddy Jim, who, shout out to Jim, a YouTube channel, The Edge of Tech, which is, a legitimate YouTube channel, whereas this one's got, like, yeah, I'm official. We're official with Scopely, but I can't break anything. Are you serious here? Uh-oh. All right, let's hope he doesn't use this as an opportunity to whoop my butt. Okay, there we go. Anyway, my buddy Jim, channel Edge of Tech, one of those ones who has like the silver YouTube trophy, and that's what he does for a living now. But anyway, he got back into wrestling during the Attitude Era, and WCW was coming to Casper, Wyoming. It was the Thunder where DDP gets arrested, and the Wolfpack was like brand new at the time. And so I did miss early NWO era and stuff like that, but I hopped back in with the Wolfpack when the Warrior came around, and the question was like, who's going to beat Goldberg's streak? And it was like, well, it's got to be the Ultimate Warrior because nobody else has been able to. That was when I started watching wrestling again, and so I watched it through until into WCW. A little bit into Ruthless Aggression, but then, like, I remember John Cena's debut. I remember watching that on TV, when it was live. But after that, I just took a pause, as David E would say, and just didn't watch anything with it for a while. And then, when did I start getting back into wrestling? I couldn't even say. I just, I started watching, well, I know what happened, actually. Started watching Wrestle Talk on YouTube, and What Culture Wrestling. What Culture probably actually even more so than Wrestle Talk early on. And just started catching up with what was going on. Didn't even actually watch the product. And then their gateway drug for me is it's easily the Royal Rumble. Even when I don't watch wrestling, I love watching the Royal Rumble. And so I watched that. One of my buddies, I know what it was. One of my buddies in Columbus, Ohio, so it would have been 2016, 2017 era. Oh, I hope she can't whoop my butt because I can't get my move. Wait, here we go. Black. Nope. I've never seen Roxanne. I've heard she's good. Hopefully she isn't that good. Uh-oh. Whoa. All right. Well, she's dead next turn, but hopefully she doesn't unalive me this turn, which is funny because we're zombies. But anyway, so anyway, my buddy in Columbus, Ohio is the one. That's where so now I know how I got back into it. It was definitely still watching What Culture and Wrestle Talk. That's 100% true. But I didn't watch the product much, if at all. And so my buddy, he invited me over to his house to watch WrestleMania. It was the one in Florida, the outdoor one with the... Dang. Technically, if she breaks my trap gems, it still helps me. But dang. I am not a fan of what just happened there. I did not realize she could do this. All right, well, we can still get her right here, though, except for now she's going to tag in Stacy. This is not going to go as well as I would like. But anyway, he invited me over to watch that WrestleMania. And I don't remember if it was before or after. Of course. I'm pretty sure it was before the match where Goldberg and Brock Lesnar faced off against each other. So I did see that SummerSlam as well. And I messaged him about that. And then we watched the WrestleMania. This is not going to be impressive. Oh, good Lord. All right, so the back half of this video is where it falls apart. That's just absolutely the case. However, The good news is I can 100% now run my moveset the way I'm supposed to. Oh, crap. She only has one turn. Okay, so if she is able to tag in, then I am once again in trouble. However, if not, this will actually work really nice. Really nice. All right. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to take her moves down, have her break as many of those as possible. Times 8. Okay, she can't tag in, so she's gone. Sweet. All right. Not as fall aparty as it could be. But anyway, over at my buddy Chris's house, watched that WrestleMania, watched the New Day introduce the Hardy Boys again, which I had grown up with the Hardys, and so that was super cool just to get to see them. Oh my goodness. Okay, yes, it does fall apart on the back end here. Jeez, I would have been done with this 20 minutes ago, all of it, if it wasn't for Sheamus. I blame the shame. Anyways, and so he really loved it. Goldberg is his favorite guy of all time. Goldberg's one of my favorite wrestlers because, again, I came back in the WCW era when Goldberg was champion. In fact, actually, for the 5 people who are still watching this video at this point, whenever we went to WCW, Goldberg didn't wrestle that night on Thunder, except for in a dark match. It was the afterward main event, right? And he wrestled the Big Show. And I saw him jackhammer the Big Show live for the very first time. And that was so impressive. But I remember we were out with my buddy David, Jim, John, Justin, and myself. And we were making fun of Goldberg. It was like very much like, this guy is just that typical musclehead who's got no brains in his skull. And I remember saying something like, oh, if he worked at McDonald's, he'd be like, do I put the fries in the grease or the butter? I don't know. And then I remember like one of my buddies, probably Jim, Edutech, shout out, who was like, dude, that guy would eat you. And it wouldn't even be close. He would just eat your lunch. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. So I stopped making fun of Goldberg. And then I fell in love with Goldberg because if you watched WCW back in the day when the streak was a thing, you're not one of the ones then who's like, Goldberg's overrated, man. You were like, that dude's going to destroy everybody. Okay, real quick. So Dominic Mysterio, Unfortunate Son. Old, free, B-tier zombie, one of the best characters in the game still. Not even kidding. You run him like this. I finally got all heart. I finally got 100% gem damage strap. 1 Fury 1, 1 Fury 2, so not even running double Fury 2 on him. Triple yellow. This is how you run him, people. Yes, if he gets pinned, it's going to ruin everything, and that would be the way the back half of this video has gone. However, in any other case, he just absolutely destroys. So Zamdam versus the Taker, the Ministry of Darkness Taker that I so badly want. I would love to have that Taker. I don't have him on my own roster. So, yeah, anyway. So it's really just them getting a... And now those are his countdown gems, aren't they? Forget that. What I was gonna say is I sub them and then they rest and fast. They don't. Yeah. Anyway, you would have hit for 20 or 30 million with a free B tier zombie from 2.5 years ago. Anyways, back to Old Faithfuls, because, yeah. I'm actually really excited to build up Razar, because speaking of all of this, Cody, even with his new gear, still not great. Zombie Ray is phenomenal, but you need a lot of tricks in his gear. I don't have his gear, so we're just going to go back to Brawny Stroface and just finish this out quick, in parentheses there. Quickly. Yeah, because of Sheamus. I blame the shame. I also stopped keeping track of what all I've gotten for this. Don't even know what I'm going to get for this match at this point. I've been talking to myself in an empty room a lot. Yeah, that's how's your day going? How's your day? If he also has an anti-stun strap, I am going to throw something gently and not wake up the kids. So, yeah. Yeah. This this better go better. Better go better go better. Bam. 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 Ooh, that was some good cascade action. Let's do that again. Yeah, there we go. 18 million. That's more what Braun does on a regular. All right. All right. So we had a bad run with Braun the first round because he wasn't hitting quite as much. Difference between 15 and 18 million. It's the fact that they couldn't kick out turn one. That's what it is. And I love it. All right. We're almost to the finish line of one leg of the tour, but that's where we're gonna end the video. So that's all well and good, because we only got, I didn't 3-star that. If that's the Sheamus match, I'm not, never mind. I did have a perfect 3-star all the way across everything until now. So yeah. Let's just keep going with Becky. I really like Becky. She is so good. Now that I have both of them, I can see if my predictions are going to hold true, because I predicted when Zombie Becky came out early on in our... Okay, I lucked out, but I was about to throw something. Early on in our podcast run, before we were official, all that good stuff, I told Rusty Zombie Becky will outshine Zombie Liv at 6-star gold easily. And now I finally have Zombie Liv to test and see if that is the case. But I think I'm right. I really do think that Zombie Becky's going to hold up a lot better than Zombie Liv. She also has triple blue. I don't run her that way. In fact, I never run her that way because of this right here. But she's versatile. She can do some things. But this thing is the one that it's, 30 million. So... let's just keep doing that. Let's just hit 30 million. Worry about changing the moves for, if something's nerfed. But, we get to finish the story by finishing the story. All right. You know what is interesting is I just finally pulled that Cody 2 days ago. 3 days ago? 3 days ago. So I haven't built him up yet. There's no reason to... Did this freeze again? Seriously? All right, there we go. All right, Legends era. I finally get to show it off. So here's something fun. The reason that Roman is over there is because I started making a video of showing how Roman is actually still really good. But I couldn't face against the 6-star silver yet because I hadn't done this. And so I couldn't show it. And so I just destroyed Sammy very, very quickly, and it wasn't even worth doing. Anyway, now we're going to get to see that video. That's the next one I'm making tonight. We're making videos deep into the night. It's all right. Muhammad Ali referees WrestleMania 1, the most insane moment in the game, I believe. Purple moves do 150% more damage. Gems do 100% more damage. Multis go up times 4. Matching all color gems matches by 3. So you match 1, you're done. Receive 50% less damage from all color gems, and moves that will generate 5 more. I haven't tested Roddy Piper with it since, but I am looking for this Hogan to get the final moment, which is the tribute to the troops moment. And he is going to be insane. Muhammad Ali Striker was already phenomenally underrated, even without gear, because I don't have gear on either of them. And this guy is just great. He is the great one, which The Rock has talked about lately, that he stole that name from Muhammad Ali and then asked for his permission afterwards. So this is going to end this guy pretty quick, and then we're going to end this video an hour in. I thought it would take a half hour. Sorry about that. But I definitely appreciate anybody who has stuck around this long. It's getting later. I'm getting loopier, but it was done. It is finished. So the only regret that I have in this entire video now is Sheamus. I thought I could 3-star this entire tour, no problem. But my PG era is the problem. So I'm going to start working up the Great Khali, get him to 6 silver, and maybe do a little quick update at some point of me very fast, not long this time, beating this Randall Keith Orton with the Great Khali or somebody new. But that's it for this video. It was a long one. Like, seriously long. Thank you for watching it and sticking with it. We appreciate you so much. If you're not already liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and all those things, you know, YouTubers say it all the time, but the reason is it actually truly super duper helps. So please do those things. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.